My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We're here to get the defect up to Ascension 10, and I know I've said that before, but it's gonna happen this time. What do I want to do? Ooh, there's a 4 elite path. Let's fight them all and never rest. I mean, there is actually a 3 elite path with 3 midline rests and early shop. And there is the conch. Alright, I'll give it a go. I'll even take the early shop path so that I can stock up if I really need to. Come on, card that says the word damage on it. Hell, you could even channel an orb that does damage. I'll let that slide. I guess I just take the sweeping beam. I really want to take cool-headed, but I did just say the thing about the damage thing. Alright, Stinker Beetle. Let me draw... No? Dual cast? Oh, no. It was double attack, not double defend. I could have saved 4 HP. Uproar, Barrage, Feral. Barrage and then start looking for a couple more orbs. That can become decent damage in a longer fight. Yeah, this shop sucks. If I take another barrage, I'm effectively just telling the game, if you do not give me a orb in the next fight, I am going to die in the elite fight. Alright, game. It's in your hands now. What do you want me to do? Spinner. Hey, I would have paid for that if I had it. That'll work. In the long term, I think I need to keep that lightning up right now. Woof. Didn't even draw a single defend that turn, and now, wow. I haven't removed the defend from this deck, right? Well, Elite's down. We got Pendulum. Smokestack, Gunk Up, Hailstorm. I can't utilize any of these right now. I'm gonna take the rest. Oh, yeah, this is probably one of the worst that I could run into right now, and I'm probably just about to die. Yeah, I had like a reasonable chance, I think, if it was the Frog Parasite of making my way out of here still alive. Got it, so I do need to draft defensive cards. I can't just draft every damage. Here's the problem. There are really high-value defense cards, like Cool-Headed, for instance, that we saw very early on, but a lot of the time I click the high-value defense cards really early on, and then I get one space away from an elite and realize, oh no, I now need to click anything that says damage or I lose the game. So I think I just need to give myself much more time before a first elite. Like, I'm gonna take this opening this time. No elites before midline. I can even choose if I want to take an elite in the half line at the end. Also, we transform 2 cards. We've got Scrape, deal 7 damage, draw 4 cards, discard all cards that do not cost 0, that were drawn this way. And then Void, which is a 0 cost card that gives you energy. So one of the first things we should probably do with this deck, especially considering we have no early elites, but we have 2 early upgrade sites, is get both Zap and Dual Cast to become 0 cost. Claw. I know the law. Gain 5 max HP, because I've got a shop in 3 space this time. Only having to defend against 1 slime on turn 2 is huge. Beam Cell. Yeah, no, I can actually get 1 copy of a bunch of different oh, show me a claw. Do it to me. FTL. Especially because it replaces itself if I get it early enough. We'll 0 the Zap. Remove. Don't want another FTL. Yep. Remove a Strike. Upgrade Dual Cast. I'd take a single copy of Go for the Eyes and 1 more copy of... 2. One more copy of Claw. And then the rest, I would just take, like, support for us continuing to survive. I don't dislike Lightning Rod. Gain 4 block at the start of the next 2 turns, channel Lightning. I think it's probably slower than I want to play right now, though. Horn Cleat. Start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Yeah, I do think I go Elite Rest. Fortifier saves 10 HP this turn, so I'll use it. Let's put a new strike into the draw pile. Hell yeah. That was an incredible fight. We lost barely any HP. Null. Lightning Rod, Tesla Coil. Tesla Coil is a 0 cost attack, and it works based on the amount of lightning orbs we have. I just don't think it's the kind of 0 cost attack that I use. I think I could take a copy of Null just to give me some good scaling damage against the boss that isn't just a claw. 1 claw. That said, let's get that claw to gain an additional damage every time I use it. 2. Almost took out the Shrinker Beetle on turn 1 there. Yeah, Scrape's really good when it draws you cards. Capacitor. Gain 2 orbs. No. Boost away. Gain 6 block out of Daze into Disco. I think I can take that. I don't think I care a lot about it, but I think I can afford to take 1. FTL and Null. Let's see where the Dual Cast hits first. Okay, FTL Null is still not enough to take out the Brute Raider by itself, but we can get within range. Yeah. I'll do it. 14 defense for free next turn, so I don't have to block. Great. And now Axe Raider goes down with an easy dual cast if we draw. 7 damage I'd be taking this turn. Yeah, I don't want to have to rest against Phantom. I'll use a block pot. I don't have Osti to save me, so I would probably actually have to rest. I don't need another turbo. I will say there's value in a Shadow Shield, rather. Ooh. Yes. Let's slither our Shadow Shields. So now when I draw it, I randomize its cost between 0 and 3, so Scrape might even keep it in hand. Who knows? Let's get Scrape to draw an additional card. We can play it enough times over the course of this fight. That'll help. So Scrape will draw Turbo. Nothing else useful this turn, though. It's okay. There we go. I'll take 6 damage. We've got a Dark Orb starting to gestate up there. Hell yeah. I'll do it. Strength Pots. Voltaic, Creative AI, and Supercritical. Supercritical is entirely unnecessary here. Voltaic is a win condition, but it's a win condition based on having a relatively small deck and a lot of lightning generation. My lightning generation currently is just 2. One from Cracked Core, one from Zap in the first cycle. So, assuming I get both of those and then Voltaic, this is 2 energies summoned to Lightning, which is really bad, but it's also not difficult for me to add something like a Tempest, or I could even get the Inductive Conduit, the upgraded version of the Cracked Core, where you get 3 Lightning at the start of combat. I'm just leery to take Supercritical because it'll give me a lot of energy that I don't use for anything. Whereas Voltaic is a win condition, I just need to be able to use it right. So then, if Voltaic is a win condition and Claw is a win condition, what's actually my win condition long term? Claw is probably my win condition. Claw and just playing stuff is probably my win condition for like shorter fights, and then Voltaic probably only really comes in on long fights where I can guarantee I'm going to play it like 3 or 4 times. All right, I need someone to confirm something for me. Tezcatara's Strikes. Tezcatara's Ember, rather, from Nutritious Soup. Enchant all strikes in your deck with Tezcatara's Ember. Does that target strikes, or does it target strikes? Does it target all cards that contain the word strike, or does it only target cards that are called strike? This is, does it only target capital S-T-R-I-K-E, that's it, or would it also target Perfected Strike? Answers on a postcard. I'd love to remove 4 cards from this deck, though. Big hug. It'd just be 2 strikes, 2 defends, and then I'd focus on adding additional defense to this deck. Toy box, not bad. 4 wax relics. Every 3 combats, a wax relic melts away. So maybe I could take... Ooh. Maybe I could even take that. I could take this early value path over on the right-hand side. Fight those elites with the toy box to help me. I'm definitely not taking Nutritious Soup here. It's just I want to know that information for the future. It's Big Hug or Toy Box, and I think it's Toy Box. Oh, that's incredible. Wax old coin. Give me 300 coins. And then when that burns away, it burns away, and that's it. It burns away. That's all it does. Eternal Feather, gold-plated cables, and then Anchor. That's how much I respect the Anchor, by the way. It's the one I want to burn last. Also, Voltaic needs to be upgraded to actually become our win condition. Easy. Mazzel's gift. Gain a ritual. Ooh, yeah, I'll take a pre-upgraded leap. Absolutely. 12 block for a single energy in this deck? Absolutely. I do feel like Mazzel's gift's gonna be really important for a boss fight. Elite fight. And I'm not gonna get that rest because with 500, I really should go get myself a relic and remove a card from this deck. None of you attack multiple times, right? Sadly not. I'm going to give Nimble 2 to boost away. It's fine. We got Shadow Shield in the first hand. Hell yeah. Everything's right with the world. I do like Whack Cold-Bladed Cables double triggering Dark. Some really good scaling there. Come on, draw dual cast. There you go. Ball Lightning, Momentum, Strike, Uproar. I could take a single copy of Ball Lightning to help with the Voltaic win condition. Capacity. Oh, God. Oh, what? Oh, my God. Okay. This is stuff. This is stuff. So, Runic Capacitor, start with 3 additional orb slots, please. Bag of Preparation, start each combat with 2 additional cards, thank you. And then Darkness, channel the dark and then trigger the passive ability of Dark Orbs once. After that's upgraded, it'll do it twice. We'll remove 2 strikes to add a strike. Feels like this is probably going to be a Shadow Shield fight. Yeah. I don't think Mazzel's Ritual comes into this. Probably the Lucky Tonic does, though. Oh my god, yeah, that's the draw that I would have asked for. Defend, and then Darkness, and now I just need to start evoking these Dark Orbs. Well, evoking any of these orbs, frankly. Woof. This one's gonna hurt. If only I had a hologram. Okay, this one's where the tonic goes out. Tiny mailbox. Whenever you rest, procure a random potion. I will still take the second claw as part of this. No more claws, though. Money? How much does money matter to me right now? Only if I'm going for the additional elite and the additional rest at the end, which I'm not. Ooh, Ripple Basin. If you didn't lay any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy. Sorry, no. Gain 4 block. I was reading Art of War from memory. Enemies seldom look up. You know, that one. Let's go to this. Think I can Mazalith this fight. No! No, Mazalith's the boss at the end of the floor. Let's Beam, Cell, FTL, Zap, and Voltaic go. Then maybe... with the Null Scrape. Wow, really? Tough stuff. Not the cards I wanted to go past there. Is the enemy still weak this turn? Oh my god, we can't draw 0 costs for the life of me with this scrape. It just cycles past all the non-zeros. Okay, all I gotta do is kill you this turn, right? How hard could that be? Sparkling Rouge, start of your third turn, gain an energy and a dex. And there's Meteor Strike. As much as I like the idea of it, do I really feel like I'm actually going to be able to cast that at all? I feel like if anything, it's Turbo. I don't think I want to take another Turbo until I have a hologram in the deck. Or at least more draw. Scaled out claws a decent amount. Ooh. Love to see how well that's going. And then, yeah, we're just going to finish you off with the non-Dark Orbs, even. Power Potion, better than Vuln. Double Energy. After upgraded, that's possible at best for us. Barrage is decent damage. After a cycle. Can I have dual cast? Game, I regret to inform you, but none of the things you gave me that turn were dual cast. I just want to evoke this Dark Orb. Please. I guess that counts. Upgraded Barrage? Don't know if I can ignore that. We're about to go into a longer fight, so... Get that second claw upgraded. Mazalith's Ritual. I'm not drawing field cards. I just need to be aggressive enough that this isn't too much. Do I need the power pot? God, I really hope I don't need the power pot. God damn it, 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 god damn it. Fine. Yeah, Echo Form definitely should have been Definitely would have done a lot more earlier. It's fine. It's better done now than never. Okay. I mean, if I'm gonna dupe anything, surely it's Voltaic, right? So Barrage would be 13 by 6, which is 78 twice. I'm not even convinced I needed that Echo Form in retrospect. All for one. Fight me, Defect! The Defect valiantly fights! Orbs are weapons! Choose 3 attacks in your deck. Enchant them with Instinct! That reduces their cost by 1. Ooh! 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 That means I can make Ultimate Strike 0 cost, I can make Barrage 0 cost, and then I can even have All for One bring them back. Add a Whistle to your deck every time you play 4 cards, draw a card. 4 cards, draw a card is also really good. I actually think I'm missing more draw than I am missing 0 cost recursion. I'm gonna take Iron Club. As much as I was very excited about that Instinct, I just don't think this is the right position for it. Maybe if I had a 3rd attack that was really good that I'd be recurring, but not really. Okay, it's Door Lord at the end. I'm not scared of you. I think my job is just get to the Door Lord as safely as I can. I think I take this. Early shop, 1 midline elite, late shop, and double remove so that I don't have to deal with so many dead blocks to my All for One stuff. Just went straight past the All for One. I definitely should have dual cast on that turn as well. Droplet of pre-kick. Oh my god, it's an upgraded hologram. Wasn't I just complaining about that? I mean, talking about that? I mean, complaining about that? Oh, come on. You can't do this to me. All for one in the opening hand. Hologram in the opening hand. All of my 0 costs in the draw pile. It's just mean, game. Legitimately mean. Lose 2 max HP there. 14, 16. Fine. Use the speed pot. Definitely down to turbo. I know that Scrape just gets us to the new draw pile without getting any of the cards from there. Great. 1. Eight damage. No, I need to use the Droplet of Precognition here. Block potion. There's maybe an argument for compile driver. I don't think the argument's strong enough to bother with it though. Y'all can appear this early in this run? Huh. Sad to have already hit an awful one. Okay, incoming is 17, 14, 30 incoming damage this turn. I like the idea of just going ball, lightning, bolt, take, and then block pot to save 10. Because now at least I've got pretty consistent damage output on something that doesn't really care. Hollow back, all for one. Dual casts. All for one. Oh. Fill the slots with darkness, getting ready for the future. Oh, that'll do it. Voltaic evokes all of the dark, finishes off the enemy. I will take a cool-headed upgraded, thank you. Oh. Shadow Shield dual cast? This just sets up a Dark Orb to start double gestating with the... Oh no! Wax gold-plated relic is melted. Never mind. It doesn't set that up to do that at all. Oh, hell yeah. However, All for One set up pretty well. Oh, I should use the darkness double first. Oops. I got too excited and lost in the sauce. Is FTL back the same, or hologram back the same FTL? There's the awful one. I'll scrape first. Awful one back. You are kidding me, right? Never mind. I'm gonna be taking a bunch of damage here. You're not an elite. Ow. Oh, ridiculous. I ran out of energy and then I managed to draw into 2 voids, so they didn't take any energy from me. Another hologram, and it's pre-upgraded. Ridiculous. I am about to remove this at a shop. That said, is upgrading 2 cards with Shame more impactful to this deck? Turbo wants an upgrade. Pretty badly. Beam Cell kinda wants an upgrade. Ollie Smooth Stone, 1 dex, and Reptile Trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Yeah, not bad. Burning Sticks. The first time each combat you exhaust a skill, add a copy of it into your hand. I guess I don't actually have one of those. Huh. I can, however, remove a Regret from this deck. Scroll's not bad. Draw cards until your hand is full. There is another hologram here as well, actually. Oh, actually, I'm taking hologram. I'm going to drop the explosive ampule. I'm taking duplicator for the final fight. I could take another claw there. I'm not going to. I think I'm comfortable with just these 2. Pendulum. When you drop your draw pile, draw a card. Nice. I'll take a preemptive rest here. Deck spot's better than Von Pot. Start with FTL. I'll scrape first. Oh. Yeah, because it went past all for 1. Oh god, I don't have the energy here either. Damn it. That's not going to do it either. All right, leap. Never mind, there's the energy, but now I can't do it because the energy's not upgraded. Wait. Turbo, hollow back, turbo, turbo, hollow back, all for one. All for one, FTL, beam cell, turbo, claw, null, your turn. Okay, it worked out in the end. Zap, claw, hologram back, all for one, all for one. Turbo, darkness, zap, claw, claw, beam cell, FDL, dual cast, and ultimate strike. All working pretty well. I see you, Voltaic. Let's barrage. Defend? No, leap, then scrape. It drew into and then discarded a void, so I lost the energy, but it's fine. Woof. So glad I drew a card there. Although I do think that null here is probably the best defense I can get. And now it's dual cast for the win. It's not in the draw pile. All good. Bring me back a claw and we can finish it with that. Gigantification potion. I don't think that's actually that impactful. Doormaster doesn't attack for too much on turn 1. I don't think I need a boot sequence to get through that. I think I'm probably trashing my discard pile more than enough for long fights, so maybe not a boost away, but a pre-upgraded claw? I think I can take that. Let's up. Turbo. I was looking at that like, I'm certain there was one I already decided to upgrade, but it's none of these. No, the closest would be capacitor and just fill all the slots, but like, because they're not defensive, I still just need to kill the enemy. What other elites could I encounter? The triple fight would actually be really annoying. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just take normal combat. Oh my god, this opening hand. I could play Voltaic. Well, hang on. Probably shouldn't, but I could. Let's get another cool headed here. More draw. Fine. Okay, I'll hollow back a upgraded turbo. I'll drop Shadow Shield, Null, and then Darkness. So I've got all these Dark Orbs ready for damage. And up ahead of those Dark Orbs, we've got all of these Frost Orbs defending us while the Dark Orbs finish gestating. Beautiful. All for one back all of our zeros. And then, after all of that orb work, I'm going to finish you with claws. Ooh, stable serum, goddamn. Single copy of Tempest. Yeah. One copy of Tempest in this deck is all I need. And it's because in a long-term fight, Voltaic can get ridiculous with that. Okay. Dex, turn 1. So you do attack for a lot more on turn 1 than I thought you did. Good to have that hologram back. All right. Darkness, hologram back, darkness, darkness, hologram back, darkness, darkness. Oh. All right. Voltaic just became a much better win condition. Damn it. Drawing past All for One is like exactly what we didn't want to do. I should have kept an eye on the Iron Club. There's All for One for the new cycle. Let's beam, FTL, claw. God damn it. Voltaic's in my way. I'll cool-headed first, looking for turbo. We fail to see turbo. So All for One currently just gets us back to more damage, whereas Voltaic is cycle everything twice. So it would be channel 6 and then channel 12 lightning. So with 6 and 12 lightning, we would be evoking 17 lightning. 17 lightning, 8 damage a pop is 136. So we get about half of your health down with that, and then as soon as I get back to Voltaic, we win. The only problem is getting back with Voltaic is pretty far away. Oh, I know the play. It's All for One. We go for the aggressive version of the All for One turn. It's fine. We take our lumps. Not thrilled about that. So be it. Enemy's doing 45 and running away. Yep. I can weaken the enemy and block. So if I weakened you, you deal 25% less damage. 25% less damage against 45 is whatever half of that is, which is 22 and a half, 11. So you deal 11 less damage. So you 34 incoming against 14 block, 29 block, 29 block, 9 shields. That we survive. Okay. We hologram back turbo. Excuse me? Did I not? No, I just didn't have turbo in here? Okay. Well, that's gonna be really awkward. I just don't think double Voltaic saves us. It evokes 6. Sorry, channel 6, and then it channels 12. So we evoke 1 Frost Orb, 4 Lightning Orbs, and 12 more Lightning Orbs. 16 Lightning Orbs at 8 a pop, and a Frost Orb. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Okay. I'm gonna get back Scrape. I'm gonna use Duplicator. I'm gonna double Scrape to draw all of the 0 cost left out of the deck. I get Turbo as one of them. I use Leap and Zap and Null? Okay, we were able to fish for survival that turn. The only problem is our new draw pile is pretty rough stuff in there. Oh, and also if I don't kill this turn, I probably die this turn. We'll hollow back Voltaic, play it again. Perfect. All I need to draw is hollow and I get Voltaic and I win. We did it. Woo! By the skin of our goddamn teeth, but that is defect on Ascension 10 now. Oh, so I think that makes it only silent now that's not on Ascension 10? Especially after yesterday, I feel pretty good about that. I'm not keen to record for a full day and come away with only half of them being wins. I'm keen to get back to the point where I can consistently at least die on the final boss. At least. For the moment. Let's have a look at. Wait. It's only region. Everyone else is on 10 now. All right. We'll cycle back and get you up, region. Until then, though. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top left is a series playlist for all my content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Add a Bob thank you, and a special thanks this episode to Matthew. Hopefully you're all living and enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.